Eleanor says, do you know what's going on with Mia Yim? She's seemingly been backstage at Smackdown based on Instagram stories, but not on TV. Essentially, they have no storyline for her. They have no idea how to get her on TV. So it's a case of there are major creative disagreements about Mia Yim. So let's talk about this in a little bit more depth. Let's talk about this. WWE Creative often has people backstage available and they just cannot think of a storyline for them. This is creative hiatus, same as anything else. They're on a break because it simply can't come up with a storyline for them. Mia Yim is someone who's never debuted on the main roster. So it's literally a situation whereby they just don't know what to do with her. They could call her in and say, let's do this, let's jump in here. Or it could be a case of, depending on what's happening with Keith Lee, they're intentionally giving her time off and she's just coming in to visit and to communicate. There's a lot of possibilities, but we haven't seen Mia Yim. For months it's been reported that Mia Yim is going to debut. She's going to do this, she's going to do that. It hasn't happened. I think when we're doing rumour lookbacks on this, we're going to be saying that the stories simply weren't true. Because while yes, she's there and we do know this, as you're saying there, Eleanor, based on Instagram stories, that's a great way of just keeping track of these little nuances as well. Mia Yim just hasn't been there. If it is creative hiatus, and hopefully they manage to work it out at some point soon, and they're able to say, okay, here's what we can do with you. Here's the plan. Here's what we're hoping for. But at the moment, they have absolutely nothing planned for Mia Yim. In a time when they need people, now is surely as good a time as any. You could literally just throw her into the Money in the Bank match. Because at the moment, it's pretty clear who the Money in the Bank competitors on the women's side and Smackdown are going to be. Because Sasha Banks isn't there, Bayley and Bianca Belair are already in a match. That only leaves 4 people in total that they can actually use. So we know who they're going to use. Michael says Mia and Bianca had some really good matches at NXT too. So it sucks they're not using her now. Mia Yim is not considered to be at the level right now of a fitting challenger for Bianca Belair, especially when you consider that next up is Sasha Banks again.